Hello, welcome to WTOL 11 News on WTOL 11 Plus. I'm Tatiana Cash. Thanks so much for joining us here on the line, on the interwebs, if you will. Now, of course, peaks of sunshine. I thought it was pretty nice. The cooler temps did make an appearance, so Sunday, is it still going to be cold? We need to ask meteorologist John Birchfield. John, warmer, colder, same?
Well, Tatiana, it's actually going to be a little warmer, but we are going to see a taste of winter in terms of a rain-snow mix that'll move in after 10 o'clock a.m. And with temperatures well above freezing, roadways are just going to be wet, but we could still see a dusting of snow on grassy and elevated surfaces with more rain than anything to the southeast of Toledo. Right now we are dry. There are a few little flurries drifting up near Detroit. Our next weather maker still several states away. You have to look all the way back towards Wichita, and that is where the snow is currently falling from Iowa back towards portions of the southern plains. A look ahead of the hour-by-hour timing. Mainly rain expected for much of northwest Ohio with temperatures well above freezing. So despite being milder than today, it's going to be a little bit of an icky day with rain likely and some wet snow mixing in north and west. I have your full hour-by-hour forecast coming up.
All right, thanks, John. Now, of course, today was game day, and so earlier today, Ohio State fans poked fun at Michigan with the beer from Saucy Brewworks in Cleveland. See, there it is. Of course, it's called the Hazy Pale Ale Steel Signing, or Stealing Signs, rather. Of course, though, after the game, Michigan football players were beyond elated during the post-game press conference. Ohio State, not so much.
Yeah, it was a dream come true, making a game-winning play on one of the biggest games probably in college football history. And, I mean, like I said, I really can't put it into words how I'm feeling. I was on the field just looking like I just called game, like I did that. So, I can't really explain to you, just a dream come true, like you said.
Ice in his veins.
Yeah.
In like a mature way, you know what I'm saying? No one cried, no one whined. You know, it's just like, okay, you know, if this is what we have to do, this is what we have to do, but we still got a job to handle. You know what I'm saying? The job has to get done no matter what. You know, whether, you know, coaches here, whether players are hurt, it doesn't matter. The job has to get done, and the job will get done. You know, and so that was kind of our mindset, you know, and, you know, it's been great, you know, a little adversity and feeling like everyone's against you, you know, Michigan versus everybody, you know, like now I got on, go get you one. But, you know, it's been nothing but great. You know, obviously, you know, we wish Coach was here. But he's done a phenomenal job preparing us all week for Saturdays.
Can't answer that because everyone's, you know, entitled to their own perception of how they view us, and, you know, they're entitled to their own opinion. So the thing that I just think of is we only care about us, and we only care about what we're doing and how we feel, and, you know, that fulfillment internally. That's all we care about. So everyone else could have their opinions, and, you know, we'll just keep doing us.
I mean, really the biggest thing is we just try to focus on, you know, what we're working on, keeping the main thing, as our guys say. Not looking too far into the future, not looking at the past, and doing what we can every single day just to get better and attack that moment. So not trying to look at the outside world and what people are saying. We know what we have in that building, and staying together as a group is the most important thing for us. The players just practiced so well this week. They practice well every week, and when you have confidence that they're going to execute it at a high level, it's just like first down. So feel like, you know, I told them we were going to be aggressive, wanted to be aggressive, wanted to attack it, and those guys went out there and played their tails off. It's crazy to feel the energy in this building, in our building, in the room, with the players. Extremely excited to win the game, but they expected to win it. And they want to go down there next week in Indy. We're familiar with it. We're going to play a really good team, but we want to go win that. And we're not satisfied with just winning that. We have bigger goals. We have all the goals. We have everything out there that we've worked for, and we want to continue to pursue that. And these guys have earned that opportunity to go to those places and go win. So just excited for these kids up here.
It hurts. I mean, that's really the only word for it. You know, to work that hard for, you know, that opportunity, and just to come up a few plays short, it hurts. And, you know, there's no way around that. You know, so it's a tough feeling. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, to be honest, there really aren't a lot of words to say in a moment like this. You know, it's one of those games where you put everything in, and, you know, it hurts to come up short. But we'll regroup tomorrow, you know, watch the film, obviously, make the corrections on it. But, you know, the worst part is that, you know, we kind of have to sit back now and see how everything shakes out. It's out of our control. But I know, like last year, we got a second chance at life there, getting in the playoff, and we came ready to play, motivated. But we'll see. Like I said, the worst part is that it's out of our control.
All right, so let's talk game. Michigan and Ohio State entered game 11-0 for the second time ever in history. Blake Corum scores first on half-back dive from the 6-inch line after a critical interception was thrown by Kyle McCord. And, of course, this put the Michigan offense in the red zone. And at the end of the game, Kyle McCord pressured up the middle, and there's a desperate throw that you're going to see, or actually you probably already saw it, to Marvin Harrison Jr., intercepted. Game, Michigan 30, Ohio State 24. Of course, before the game, WTOL caught up with fans on both sides of the border, so let's take a listen.
Go blue.
Yes, go blue.
You're in Michigan now, baby.
Fans at Sideline Sports Eatery and Pub in Lambertville were still motivated to see Michigan win this game, even though Jim Harbaugh's game suspension.
It's the biggest rivalry in the nation, and who knows, maybe the world. It's always been a big one. I mean, we're on our way home from New York City, and they were talking about it there. I mean, everybody we talked to was excited for us.
Now, the Detroit Free Press says some Michigan fans in Ann Arbor today actually boycotted ESPN's College Game Day because they did not agree with how the network covered the sign-stealing controversy. All right, now fans at Dale's Bar in Maumee were excited to root for their Buckeyes once again this year.
The 10 Ohio State-Michigan games in person in the stadium, so it's awesome to be in a bar like this, a local place, have that same feel just like you get in the stadium, surrounded by their fans, the crowd noise, and the cheering, and the just camaraderie of being together in a place like this is awesome.
Yeah, but it would not be your game, unfortunately. Harbaugh was suspended for 3 games. As we know, the Penn State, Maryland, and Ohio State game all were wins. As agreed upon, he's going to be back for the Big Ten championship game against Iowa next week on December 2nd. More on the game now. Governor Gretchen Whitmer and Governor Mike DeWine placed a friendly wager ahead of the rivalry football match, and we know DeWine has lost the bet. So once the Buckeyes couldn't complete the comeback, he now owes the governor hot cocoa, peppermint, and cow patty ice cream from Young's Jersey Dairy in Yellow Springs, as well as black raspberry chip ice cream from Grater's in Cincinnati. Plus, he's got to pay for shipping. Ouch, he lost a lot.
Well, certainly nice weather up in Ann Arbor today. Tomorrow, though, we are tracking a rain-snow mix that'll bring a little brush with winter. Now, with temperatures well above freezing, any dusting that does accumulate is just going to be on grassy and elevated surfaces. High and dry right now across the Buckeye State. We do have a few flurries drifting in near Detroit and Saginaw. However, the main event, the storm system for tomorrow, that is still several states away between Wichita and Dallas. This one's going to be very quick moving, and it's going to traverse those 800-plus miles, making its way to the Great Lakes region. Let's jump into the hour-by-hour forecast. Most of the morning is going to be dry. Even at 10 a.m., rain and snow showers are just going to be getting started to the west of the Toledo metro. By lunchtime, rain, snow becoming more widespread. Now look how warm it's going to be down towards Tiffin, Findlay, and Ottawa. Temperatures will be in the 40s. Even in the Toledo metro, we're going to be well above freezing, and thus seeing predominantly rain at that point. North and west, though, Hillsdale, Lenawee, Williams counties are going to be closer to the freezing mark, and that'll lead to some wet snow. Through the afternoon, areas stay well above freezing. Much of northwest Ohio just going to be seeing some raindrops with the best chance for snow to the north. And then as we head towards Monday, a chilly breeze develops with a few lingering flurries and a very cold start to the week. If you're thinking post-holiday travel, that mix is going to arrive by 10 a.m. Roadways are just going to be wet. Nothing's going to stick on the roads, but that snow could reduce visibility, so take it easy if you're heading out and about. Across the Midwest region, temperatures are going to be well above freezing in Detroit and Cleveland, and that'll leave roads just wet. Back towards Chicago and Fort Wayne, there is a better chance for some light dusting of snow where temperatures are a bit cooler, and out towards Pittsburgh, rain just expected with temperatures in the 50s. That rain-snow mix may affect getting out the Christmas tree or the holiday decorations with a 100% chance of precipitation, although temperatures will be well above the freezing mark. Behind that storm system, a cold wind. The feels-like temperature will be in the teens. Boy, Monday's going to be an awfully cold, winter-feeling day. A couple flurries may linger, but the big story is that cold wind. Wind direction is going to be blowing from the west to the east, and we could see a few wind gusts nearing 30 miles an hour. The next 4 days, rain-snow mix with wet roads. Monday is going to be a cold and breezy day with temperatures near 32. Looking towards Tuesday, even colder as we climb down to the lower 30s, and Wednesday, a little bit of a rebound in the temperature department, getting closer to 40 degrees. Long range, I am seeing some signs of a milder start to December. In fact, we're going to be well in the 40s by Thursday. Next weather maker comes in Friday, and towards the end of the 10-day forecast, temperatures make a run for 50 degrees with a nice warming trend ahead. Tatiana?
All right, sounds good. What also sounds good in downtown Pemberville, officially in the holiday spirit, because Christmas is in the village. It's an annual tradition to get residents into the holiday events and shopping. Plus, there's local businesses which have opportunities to share their items for Christmas, like Beaker's General Store. See, Christmas Village, see, it's right there. Other activities are including visits from Santa, walking through the Festival of Trees, and ending with the sweet stop at the bake sale, of course.
We start strong here in Pemberville right after Thanksgiving, and it's an annual tradition. Lots of fun for the entire family. Just a great way to get the feel of Christmas started. We have the kids here ringing the bell for the Salvation Army, the tree lighting Sunday night. Lots of family fun.
Activities, of course, are going to continue in tomorrow, starting at noon, following a parade of lights, kicking off at 6:30. It ends, of course, with the tree lighting. Look at all those sweet treats. So it's
the best part of Christmas is
right?
the holiday baking and the smells throughout the house. However, they could see some snowflakes flying from the sky tomorrow, Tatiana.
Oh, dear.
It's only a matter of time. At least it's not going to stick, but could still look nice and festive with the snow globe type wet snowflakes moving from the sky. 10-day forecast does bring that rain snow mix. We're going to be at 40 degrees for the high temperature, though. So, of course, 32 is the freezing mark. So when we're that mild, not expecting any travel impacts other than just the wet roads. If you're thinking long holiday weekend travel, going to be a chilly start to the week, but we do warm up close to 50 degrees.
So aesthetically, we're going for aesthetic snow today, or in tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be more just for show as opposed to actual impacts. We'll
I
take
like
that.
this. You're creating the Hallmark. We're getting ready for the Hallmark Christmas. And
without the messy part of driving through it.
It makes
the
sense.
best of both worlds.
Thank you, John, and thank you for joining us here on WTOL 11 Plus. Of course, we'll see you tonight, hopefully on WTOL at 11, around 11 or at 11, depending upon the game. Have a great night.